April is here, and the clock is ticking. Right now, your soil is warming up. The days are getting longer, and there is a narrow window of time to get certain plants in the ground at exactly the right moment. Miss it, and you'll lose an entire season of growth. Catch it, and by midsummer, you'll have lush, spreading, established perennials that look like they've been growing for years. Today, I'm sharing 11 fast-spreading perennials you need to plant this month. And most importantly, why April specifically gives each one its best possible start. Let's get into it. Number 1. Creeping phlox. In spring, this plant turns into a solid carpet of flowers so dense you can barely see the foliage underneath. Why plant in April? Creeping phlox establishes most aggressively when soil temperatures are between 10 and 18 degrees Celsius. That's exactly what April offers. Plant in June, and it goes into heat-stress survival mode instead of spreading. You lose a full season. It forms a mat so thick that almost no weeds can push through. On slopes, it controls erosion. Along path edges, it softens hard lines. It pays for itself in weed suppression alone. After flowering, give it a light trim to encourage denser, more horizontal growth, rather than going leggy.
Number 2. Lily of the Valley. Those perfect little white bells, that extraordinary fragrance. This is one of the most beloved plants in all of horticulture, and it's a serious spreader in shade. Why plant in April? It's planted from pips, small rhizome divisions, and they need cool, moist soil to establish before the tree canopy above closes in and blocks spring light. April is the single best month to get them in. Miss this window, and establishment becomes significantly harder. It's one of the fastest ways to establish beautiful flowering ground cover under trees, one of the most notoriously difficult planting situations in any garden. All parts of this plant are toxic if ingested. Keep away from children and pets. Plant pips just 2 to 3 centimeters deep with the pointed tip facing up. Deeper planting delays both flowering and spreading.
Number 3. Creeping Jenny. Creeping Jenny is the fastest spreader on this list. In one single season, a single plant can send trailing stems 60 to 90 centimeters in all directions, rooting at every node as it goes. Why plant in April? Creeping Jenny's horizontal spread is directly triggered by lengthening days and warming soil, both of which April delivers perfectly. Plant in late spring and you get upward stress response instead of outward spreading. April planting means maximum coverage in year 1. It's one of the most effective living mulches for moist, shaded areas, around ponds, under shrubs, along stream edges. The golden variety Aurea is especially stunning in shade. The golden Aurea keeps its best color in partial shade. Full sun bleaches it, deep shade dulls it. Morning sun with afternoon shade is the sweet spot.
Number 4. Bishop's weed. I'll be upfront, this is a serious spreader. Used intentionally in a defined space, under trees, on a difficult slope, it's exceptional. Used carelessly, it can become a challenge to manage. This plant surges in early spring, and April planting puts you right in sync with that surge. Established now, it will cover difficult spots by midsummer. This plant thrives in dry, deep shade under large trees, conditions that defeat almost every other ornamental. If you have a spot where grass won't grow and weeds keep winning, this plant reclaims that space definitively. Always plant with a physical barrier, and if any sections revert to plain green leaves, remove them immediately. The all-green form is far more aggressive than the variegated.
Number 5. Sweet woodruff. Delicate looking, but surprisingly tough. This charming perennial forms a lacy carpet of whorled leaves topped with small white flowers. The foliage smells of sweet hay and vanilla, especially when dried. It's wonderful. Why plant in April? Its most active growth period is spring through early summer, before summer heat slows it down. A plant put in the ground now will often be 2 to 3 times larger by September than one planted in late spring. That difference is real, and it's entirely down to timing. It creates a soft, weed-suppressing mat in dry shade, particularly beautiful planted at the feet of roses, where it fills the bare ground and adds an extra layer of charm. Unlike many spreaders, sweet woodruff is completely controllable. Shallow roots mean it can be easily pulled back if it wanders too far. One of the safest fast spreader choices for smaller gardens. Number 6. Wild ginger. Wild ginger is the slowest spreader on this list, but what it produces is the most sophisticated, most beautiful ground cover carpet you will ever see in a shaded garden. The leaves are such a deep, glossy green, they look almost lacquered. A mature colony under trees is genuinely breathtaking. Wild ginger is slow to establish, and every week of the growing season matters. April planting gives it a full 7-month head start before winter. This compounds year on year. Your April plant will be noticeably larger next spring than if you'd waited even 6 weeks. Once established, it forms a colony that is impenetrable to weeds. The overlapping leaves create a physical barrier that almost nothing can break through. Buy the largest clumps you can afford. Asarum doesn't respond well to small divisions, and starting bigger shaves years off the time before you have a proper colony. Number 7. Lungwort. Lungwort might be the most underrated plant on this entire list. The flowers open pink and mature to blue on the same plant, a bicolor effect that is genuinely unusual in the plant world, while the large, silver-spotted leaves stay ornamental all season long. Lungwort front-loads all its energy in early spring. April planting hits this surge exactly. It establishes fast in cool conditions and is already a confident, spreading clump by summer. The silver-spotted foliage also looks its absolute best in spring, and you'll want to enjoy that from day one. It fills shaded spaces without becoming aggressive, delivering color and foliage interest when almost nothing else is growing yet. If the foliage looks tired and tatty in July heat, cut it entirely to the ground. Fresh, beautiful spotted leaves will push up within 2 to 3 weeks. Number 8. Lamb's ear. The leaves are covered in such a dense, soft coat of silvery white hairs that they feel exactly like their namesake, like velvet, like fur, like nothing else in your garden. That extraordinary silver color makes it one of the most valuable contrast and texture plants in any sunny border. Why plant in April? It builds its root system in cool, moist spring conditions, then begins spreading aggressively from June onward. An April-planted lamb's ear is firmly established before summer heat arrives. A June plant often struggles to settle in before stress hits. It creates a dense silver mat that suppresses weeds in hot, dry, sun-baked spots where many plants give up, along pathways, at the front of sunny borders, between roses. Choose the non-flowering variety Silver Carpet for the most vigorous spreading and the tidiest, most consistent silver foliage effect. Number 9. Bee Balm. On a summer day when this plant is in full bloom, it becomes a landing pad of extraordinary ecological activity. Bumblebees, honeybees, hummingbirds, and butterflies all going absolutely wild for those spidery, intensely colored flower heads. Bee balm spreads via underground stolons, and stolon development is most active from spring through early summer. April planting catches this window perfectly. Your plant spends year one building the underground network that powers a full colony explosion in year two. April-established plants also develop better resistance to powdery mildew, which is the main disease challenge with this species. A single plant becomes a substantial patch within 2 to 3 years, creating genuine visual and ecological impact. A mature colony in midsummer is one of the most wildlife-friendly features a garden can have. Divide every 2 to 3 years in spring. The center of older clumps tends to die out. Always replant the outer, vigorous sections for the best flowering. Number 10. Siberian bugloss. Siberian bugloss, specifically the variety Jack Frost, heart-shaped leaves with a silver overlay so complete that the green veins appear to float within a field of pure silver. It is genuinely one of the most beautiful foliage plants in all of horticulture, and it does this in shade. Brunnera is woodland native and adapted to growing before the tree canopy closes in. April mirrors this natural timing: maximum spring light and cool, moist soil for establishment before summer shade and dryness arrive. This timing is often the difference between a plant that survives and one that truly thrives. Its expanding clumps create a display that reflects available light and brightens dark garden corners all season long, not just when in flower. Plant the plain green species where you want the fastest coverage, and Jack Frost where it'll be seen up close. Speed and beauty working together. Number 11. Creeping thyme. We finish with creeping thyme, the most sensory plant on this entire list. Fill the gaps in a stone pathway with it, and every time you walk across it, the air fills with warm herbal fragrance. In early summer, it covers itself in pink-purple flowers so completely that you can hear the pathway humming with bees from 10 feet away. Despite being a heat lover, thyme establishes its root system best in cool, moist spring conditions. April planting lets it develop those roots before summer arrives. Plants established now will bloom this season and show significant spreading by autumn. Creeping thyme turns any problem area with poor, dry, well-drained soil between paving stones, on slopes, in rock gardens, into a fragrant, flowering garden feature. It thrives precisely where most plants refuse to grow. After flowering, run a lawnmower over it on its highest setting. It keeps the mat dense and compact, and often triggers a second flush of flowers in late summer. So, there they are. 11 fast-spreading perennials and one clear message. April is the window. Don't wait. A spreader planted now isn't just one season ahead of a plant put in the ground in June. It's often 2 years ahead in terms of coverage, root depth, and resilience. The cool soil, the lengthening days, the moisture, it all works in your favor right now. Whether you're filling a shady corner, covering a dry slope, or building an aromatic pathway, there is a plant on this list for you. Go get them in the ground. Your future self will absolutely thank you. If this was helpful, hit like and subscribe for more seasonal planting guides. I'll see you in the next one. Happy planting.